God says, I'm tired of trying to talk to you. Open it now. It's important for you to see this before it vanishes. What you are about to hear is not just another voice. This is me, the Lord your God, reaching out to you with urgency and love. I have whispered to you in your quiet moments. I have placed signs in your path. But you keep brushing it off, waiting for a better time. That time is now. If you don't open your heart right now, you might miss a breakthrough I've been preparing just for you. Comment Amen if your heart feels that pull right now. This could be your turning point. You have no idea how close you are to the door I'm about to open. Stay with me, or you will miss what heaven wrote in your name. I'm not here to frighten you. I'm here to awaken you. I've watched you carry burdens I never intended you to hold. I've seen you cry behind closed doors, feeling forgotten, abandoned, unsure. And I've tried again and again to reach you through your thoughts, through dreams, through people, through pain. But still you close the door. I'm telling you this because time is moving, and what I planned for you is at stake. If you walk away again, you could lose something eternal. Don't take that chance. You've asked me, where are you, God? And I've answered, in the moments when your chest felt tight, when anxiety crept in, I was the one who calmed you without a reason. I was the stillness in the chaos, the peace in the storm. I was the delay in that disaster, the protection in that moment when things could have gone much worse. But I'm tired of you thinking it's coincidence. I'm tired of you ignoring the signs and calling it luck. This is me, always has been. It's not anger that speaks now. It's grief, a holy grief. Because I created you with a purpose so rich, so powerful, so beautiful, and you keep living beneath it. You keep chasing things that cannot fill the ache in your spirit. You seek validation from places that only drain you. And I keep calling you back. You were never meant to feel this empty. You were never meant to walk through life alone, faking smiles and masking wounds. I have more for you. I have healing. I have peace. I have answers you've been begging for. But you won't hear them until you listen. Stop and comment 1111 if you believe this moment isn't random. You feel it, don't you? That ache in your soul that nothing seems to touch. That voice inside you wondering if there's more. There is. I am. I've been trying to get your attention, not to condemn you, but to save you. Not from punishment, but from missing the life I designed for you. The enemy has been working overtime to distract you, to numb you, to lie to you. But I've been blocking attacks you never saw. You're not defeated, you're protected, chosen, called, even now. There are blessings stored in heaven with your name written on them. They haven't been denied, they've just been delayed. And the delay wasn't to punish you, it was to preserve you. Because if I gave you what you prayed for too soon, it would have broken you. But you're growing now. Even in the pain, I've been building you. Every closed door, every heartbreak, every disappointment, I've used it to shape you, not to shame you. You don't see it now, but soon you will. I know you're tired. I know you're exhausted from pretending you're fine. But you don't have to carry that mask anymore. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender. I just want you to say, God, I need you. That's all. I will meet you right where you are. Not where you think you should be. Not where people expect you to be. Right here. In your brokenness, I'll cover you. In your confusion, I'll guide you. In your weakness, I will be your strength. Stop blaming yourself for things you couldn't control. Stop holding on to guilt I already forgave. When my son gave his life on that cross, he carried it all, your mistakes, your shame, your regrets. You don't have to keep punishing yourself. Grace is not earned, It's given, freely, fully, and it's yours if you just receive it. You are not your past. You are not your failures. You are not what they said about you. You are who I say you are. My child, my beloved, my chosen one. You've been looking for a sign. This is it. This is me speaking. Not through thunder, not through fire, but through this quiet moment right now. And you feel it, that stillness, that tug. That is me. I'm not far from you. I'm closer than your breath. Call on me. I will answer. Seek me. You will find me. I have never stopped loving you, never stopped waiting for you, but the window is closing. And if you keep ignoring my voice, your heart will harden to it. Don't let it vanish. Do you know why I woke you up this morning? It wasn't just to go through another ordinary day. I kept you alive because your life matters. There is still work to do. There are people tied to your obedience. There are souls that need your story. You're not just surviving, you're being prepared. I'm placing my hand on you. My anointing is upon you. That's why the attack has been so intense. The enemy wouldn't be fighting you this hard if you weren't a threat. But remember, no weapon formed against you will prosper. You're not alone in this. Heaven is backing you. Angels are encamped around you. My spirit is in you. Every tear you've cried, I've caught it. Every prayer you've whispered, I've heard it. And I'm moving. Even if you don't see it, even if you don't feel it, I'm working behind the scenes, aligning things, opening doors, softening hearts, restoring what you thought was lost. You just need to trust me, even when it hurts, even when it's quiet. Trust me. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You asked for change. But change doesn't come wrapped in comfort. Sometimes I have to remove things that are killing your soul. I know it hurts, but I promise it's healing. I know you're confused, but I promise there's clarity ahead. I'm not punishing you. I'm purifying you. And what's coming is going to make sense of all the pain. Don't quit now. You're closer than you think. Pause and comment. 222 if you trust what I'm saying to you. I'm calling you to rise again, to believe again, to pray again. Don't let past disappointments silence your faith. You didn't come this far just to come this far. I brought you here for a reason, and I will carry you the rest of the way. Don't look to the world for answers. Look to me. I am your provider, your healer, your deliverer, your father. I am everything you need, and I'm right here. If this touched you so far, like this video, not for recognition, but to spread the light someone else is praying for right now, you could be the reason someone finds this message in time. Don't let it vanish from their reach, but not forever. I told you before, this is important for you to see before it vanishes, and I mean that. There are things shifting in the spirit, doors are being opened and closed. Not everything will remain available to you forever. That's why I need your attention now. You keep brushing off the weight in your chest as stress. You think the silence around you means I've stopped speaking. But I never stopped. I just got quiet. Because sometimes my silence teaches more than my voice. Sometimes I withhold what you want to reveal what you need. And right now, you don't need more noise. You need to feel me again. You need to remember that the one who holds galaxies in place also holds your heart. You're not lost. You're just distracted. Come back to me. I've seen how the world hardened your heart. You loved deeply and got broken. You trusted and got betrayed. You hoped and got disappointed. and little by little you began to build walls to protect yourself. But the same walls keeping pain out are keeping me out. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm the only one who truly knows how to heal you. Every scar you hide is a door I want to walk through. Every wound is a place I want to pour light into. I can still make beauty from your ashes. I know you feel like you're drowning some days, like you're doing all the right things but getting nowhere, like you're carrying more than your soul was made to bear. You cry in silence, wipe your tears in the dark, then go out and pretend you're fine. But I see everything. I'm not fooled by your smile. I see the storm behind your eyes, and I want to calm it. Just like I calmed the sea with a word, I can speak peace over you. But you have to let me in, let go. Release your grip on what you cannot fix. I already have a plan in motion. You've prayed, God, just give me a sign. I did, over and over. That song you heard, that stranger's words, that feeling you couldn't explain. That moment when everything fell apart, but somehow you didn't. I was there, not just watching, but working. I turned what the enemy meant for evil into something that built you. You're stronger than you were a year ago, more aware, more ready. And still, I'm not done. There's more I've stored for you. But you have to stop ignoring the knock at your heart. If this feels real to you right now, comment 333 to declare your faith. There are people who walked away from you that I removed. You think they rejected you, but I released you. I heard conversations you didn't. I saw intentions that were hidden. And I stepped in, not to punish you, but to protect you. Stop chasing what I ended. Stop grieving what I cut off. You don't need them to step into what's next. You need me, and you have me. I've never left. You were created with a calling that hell has tried to silence since the day you were born. That's why you've felt attacked since childhood. That's why you've always felt different, misunderstood, out of place, because the enemy saw your potential before you did. But here's the truth. No matter how hard life has hit you, it didn't win. You're still here, still standing, still breathing. That's proof enough. You didn't survive by accident. You were carried. You were chosen. You say you don't feel me, but faith is not about feeling. It's about trusting even when everything in you wants to quit. When Jesus hung on the cross, even he cried out, "Father, why have you forsaken me?" But that silence wasn't absence. It was the moment all of heaven was leaning in, holding its breath, because salvation was being born through suffering. You are not forsaken. You're in the middle of a story that I'm still writing. Trust the author. I'm not angry with you. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm not waiting to punish you. I'm waiting to wrap you in mercy. I'm waiting to show you how deep my grace runs. I'm waiting to rebuild what you've lost. But you have to stop pretending you don't need me. You need me more than your next breath. You need me in your anxiety, your depression, your confusion, your fear. You need me in the choices you don't know how to make. And I will be right there when you ask. I'm the God who split seas, shut lions' mouths, walked in fire, and raised the dead. What makes you think your situation is too much for me? What's impossible with man is possible with me. But you keep relying on your own strength. You keep trying to carry what I've already promised to lift. Surrender isn't weakness, it's trust. And when you finally hand it over, you'll see how fast I move. I haven't forgotten your prayers. I've stored every single one. If you believe something is shifting right now in your heart, comment 555. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There's a reason you couldn't find peace in everything you chased. I placed eternity inside of you, and nothing temporary will ever satisfy that. Not money, not attention, not success, only me. You were never made for this world's shallow promises. You were made for my presence. That's why nothing else has worked. But once you encounter me again, nothing else will compare. You keep hearing about miracles but wondering when yours will come. I'm telling you this now. It's already on the way. But I'm more concerned with your heart than your hands. I care more about who you're becoming than what you're getting. Because what's the point of giving you a breakthrough if your character isn't ready to hold it? I'm not just building your life, I'm building your spirit. And what I build, no man and no devil can tear down. There will be restoration in areas you thought were dead. There will be laughter again where only sorrow lived. You will wake up one morning and not feel that weight anymore. But don't wait for the blessing to believe I'm good. Believe now. Worship now. Trust now. That's what unlocks the floodgates. I'm not moved by performance, I'm moved by surrender. Just come to me, as you are. No pretense, no filters, just honesty. Just you. You are more than the sum of your struggles. You are not what happened to you. You are not the labels they gave you. You are not the voice in your head that tells you you'll never change. You are mine. That's enough. That's always been enough. You've made mistakes. So have others. But your mistakes don't disqualify you. In fact, they're often the very things I use to bless others. What the enemy meant to bury you, I will use to elevate you. The parts of your life you're most ashamed of will one day become the very testimony that sets someone else free. You think I haven't noticed your quiet giving up. You've learned to function while feeling empty. You've mastered the art of appearing strong while crumbling inside. And still, I love you with a love deeper than your pain. I have watched you sit in rooms full of people and feel invisible. I've seen you scroll for hours, looking for something, anything that feels like truth, like hope, like peace. That ache you can't explain is your soul remembering me. Come back. I'm still here. Don't you know I've already gone ahead of you? Every day that felt wasted, every roadblock, every betrayal, I saw it all. And not one tear was wasted, not one moment was unseen. I don't abandon my children when they break. I bend down closer. I wrap them in presence. I speak through the silence. And right now, you're hearing me again, not because you earned it, but because I never gave up on you. This moment is sacred, and I won't let you go unless you push me away. You don't have to be afraid to hope again. I know what disappointment has done to your faith. You've been let down, overlooked, even mocked for believing. But I haven't changed. I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever. If I was faithful before, I'll be faithful again. And I haven't brought you this far to leave you wandering. This wilderness is not your end. It's preparation. There's a promised land ahead, but you'll only walk into it if you stop looking back at what you lost. I've been pruning things in your life, not because I'm cruel, but because I'm clearing space. You asked for joy, I'm removing what blocks it. You asked for peace, I'm stripping away what disturbs it. You asked for purpose. I'm exposing everything that keeps you distracted. It's uncomfortable, I know. Growth often feels like breaking, but it's not punishment. It's the love of a father who refuses to let you settle for less than you were created for. Hold on, I'm doing something holy beneath the surface. If you're still with me and this is settling deep inside, comment 1212 to confirm it's for you. You keep saying, I'll come back when I'm better, But I don't want the cleaned-up version of you. I want the real you, the tired, confused, hurt, doubting, wondering version. That's the you I died for. That's the you I love. You don't have to get it all together first. Just come. Just open your heart. My arms are still wide open. I've never flinched at your mess. My grace is strong enough to lift you from any pit. Even now, I've seen you question your worth. You've let others define your value, but I don't see you like they do. I see the child I formed in secret. I see the destiny in your DNA. I see the calling etched into your soul. I see what no one else can. And I say you are enough, not because of what you've done, but because of who I am in you. I am your strength when you feel weak. I am your peace when the world falls apart. I am your anchor when the winds rise. There's a shift happening around you, a shaking, a divine rearranging. Things you thought were stable are crumbling. But don't be afraid. I'm not tearing things down to destroy you. I'm making room for new things, room for answered prayers, room for deeper joy. You've outgrown old places, and I'm calling you higher. But elevation comes with shedding. Let go. What you release now will make space for what you've been praying for. You keep searching for signs when you already know what to do. Obedience isn't always about understanding. It's about trust. You're waiting for it to make sense before you move. But faith moves first. Take that step. Forgive even when it hurts. Trust even when it's risky. Speak even when your voice shakes. You won't see the fullness of what I've promised until you begin to walk toward it. I've gone before you. I will not let your foot slip. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Some of the things you're battling aren't about this moment, they're generational. You've been carrying burdens that started before you were even born. But hear this, it ends with you, the fear, the addiction, the shame, the silence. The spiritual cycles that kept others bound will not have you. I've set you apart to break what others bowed to. I've anointed you to be the one who turns the story around. Your obedience isn't just about you, it's about freedom for those who come after you. Stop comparing your journey to others. Stop measuring your worth by someone else's highlight reel. I'm doing something custom in you. Your story will not look like theirs, because your calling is unique. You weren't overlooked, you were hidden. I've been developing you in secret, preparing you, teaching you, strengthening you. And when I reveal what I've done in you, no one will be able to deny that my hand was on your life all along. Comment 777 if you feel something lifting off your spirit right now. You may have been counted out by people, but I counted you in before the foundation of the world. You're not here to simply exist. You were born to carry light, to bring hope, to walk in power. And though you've been attacked, you will not be defeated. My word is your sword. My presence is your shelter. My angels are encamped around you even now. You don't need everyone to understand. You don't need everyone to approve. You just need to keep listening to my voice. I will make your path straight. I will provide what you need at the exact moment you need it. I will remove what was sent to destroy you, and I will restore what you lost in the process. The storm may rage, but it cannot take you out. I didn't bring you this far to leave you in the middle. I'm not done writing your story. And I promise the next chapter will be filled with more peace than pain, more clarity than confusion, more joy than sorrow. Stay with me. The best is still ahead. Keep your heart soft, even when life tries to harden it. Keep trusting, even when the answers delay. Keep praising, even when the blessing hasn't shown up yet. That's faith, and I reward faith. I see your tears. I hear your silent prayers. I know your heart, and I'm closer than you think. This moment is not the end. It's a beginning. I'm about to breathe on your dry places. I'm about to resurrect the things you thought were dead. I'm about to show you what it looks like when heaven invades your life. Just don't walk away. Don't let this moment vanish. Let me in, and I will begin to rebuild what life, pain, and people have tried to tear down. There is healing on the other side of this. There is peace that's been looking for you. Don't let this moment fade. Don't scroll past this again and return to the numbness you've grown used to. You've gotten so good at surviving that you forgot how to live. You wake up, go through the motions, check the boxes, put on a brave face, but your soul is exhausted. You were not created to live in spiritual autopilot. You were made to thrive in my presence, to move with purpose, to live from a place of joy. And I know that sounds far from where you are right now, but I can bring you back. I can restore what's been stolen. I can reignite what's gone cold. You just have to stop pretending you're okay without me. You've been carrying pain that you won't talk about. You've buried it deep, hoping it would disappear. But instead, it's been quietly shaping the way you think, the way you trust, the way you love. I want to go to those places. I want to touch what you've been hiding. Not to shame you, but to free you. I already know everything about you, and still I've chosen you. Still, I call you mine. Still, I have plans for you, plans not to harm you, but to give you a future filled with hope. You don't have to pretend anymore, not with me. You can fall apart in my presence and find peace in the pieces. I am your refuge. I am your safe place. You can bring me your anger, your questions, your doubts. I'm not intimidated by your emotions. I'm the one who created your heart. I understand your struggle more than anyone else ever could, and I'm not going anywhere. If these words are echoing something deep in you, comment 999 as a sign that you're receiving this. There's been so much noise around you lately, voices pulling you in every direction, some trying to define your worth, others trying to distract you from your calling. But I'm speaking louder now, not with volume, but with truth. My truth cuts through confusion. My voice stills the chaos. Come back to the quiet place with me. You used to feel me there. You used to know what it was like to just be still and let my presence surround you. I want to meet you there again. Your past may be messy, but it doesn't disqualify you. In fact, it's what makes you qualified. Because I don't use perfect people, I use willing hearts. The woman with 5 husbands, I gave her a testimony that changed her whole city. The man who denied me 3 times, I turned him into a pillar of the church. The murderer turned prophet, he led nations. Don't you see? I'm not looking for polished, I'm looking for surrendered. And I see that in you. Every delay wasn't denial, it was divine protection. Some of the things you begged me for would have crushed you if I had given them to you too soon. But now, your heart is softening. Your ears are opening. You're learning to trust me not just with your Sundays, but with your future, your fears, your desires. And now, you're ready for what's next. I'm releasing new things over you, new strength, new wisdom, new clarity. Walk in it. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The enemy has tried to convince you that you're stuck, that things will never change, that your breakthrough is out of reach. But that's a lie. He's afraid of what's inside of you. He's afraid of your surrender. He's afraid of you waking up and remembering the authority I've given you. Because once you realize who you are in me, hell loses its grip. You're not stuck. You're being set up for something greater than you imagined. You've had people walk away and leave you wondering why. I removed them. Yes, it hurt. Yes, it left questions. But I see further than you do. I know what's being said behind closed doors. I know what intentions are hidden behind smiles. And I won't let anyone stay in your life who is working against the destiny I've placed in you. Trust me with what I've taken, and trust me more with what I'm about to bring. I'm raising you up, not to impress people, not to fit into the world, but to stand apart, to shine light, to carry healing. You may not feel worthy, but I've already called you chosen. You may not feel strong, but I've placed my spirit inside you. You may not feel prepared, but I will equip you every step of the way. This isn't about your ability, it's about my power working through your surrender. Pause and comment 1515 if your heart is ready for what's coming next. Some of the battles you're fighting now are stretching your faith. But I'm not trying to break you, I'm teaching you to trust me on a deeper level. You've seen me move before, but what I'm preparing to do in your life is something you've never seen. It's going to be bigger than what you asked for. It's going to be more beautiful than what you expected. But you have to stay close. Don't drift. Don't let distractions pull you away. Guard your time with me. It matters more than you know. You've been planting seeds in prayer, in faith, in love, and you've wondered if any of it mattered. It did. Every prayer has been planted in heavenly soil, and I am the God of the harvest. At the right time, in the right season, those seeds will break through the ground. You will see the fruit of your faith. Don't grow weary. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep believing. You don't have to figure everything out. You just have to follow me one step at a time. I'll provide. I'll direct. I'll confirm. Just stay in alignment with me. The path may not be easy, but it will be blessed. And when others see where I take you, they'll know it wasn't by your strength. They'll know it was me. My glory will be revealed through your story. You're not too late. You haven't missed your chance. As long as you're still breathing, my promises still stand. My grace still covers. My plan still unfolds. Come close. Let me show you what I've had waiting for you all along. That hunger inside you, it's not weakness. It's a holy reminder that you belong to me, and I'm not letting go. You were never meant to walk this journey alone. I didn't breathe life into you so you could carry shame, fear, and regret like chains. I gave you life so you could walk in love, power, and freedom. But the world has tried to bury you under lies. Lies that say you're not enough. Lies that say it's too late. Lies that say I've forgotten you. But hear me now, I have not forgotten. I have never left. I have never stopped seeing you. You are mine, and I will not let what I've claimed be taken by the darkness. You've wondered if I'm even listening. You've cried prayers that felt like they bounced off the ceiling. But not one word you've whispered has been ignored. I've caught every tear. I've written down every cry. I've been near, even in the silence. I know how much you've been holding back, trying to stay strong for everyone else. But I didn't call you to carry everything. I called you to cast it on me. I didn't call you to be the answer. I called you to follow the one who is. If this is starting to feel like it's written just for you, comment 1717 to claim it as your own. I know it feels like time is slipping, like you've wasted too many years, like the best moments are behind you. But I am the God who restores time. I can redeem what was lost. I can breathe life into what you gave up on. I can bring purpose out of what felt like a mistake. Nothing is too far gone for me, not your past, not your relationships, not your dreams. I'm not finished with you. There's more ahead than you even imagine. You've walked through seasons where everything seemed to fall apart. Friendships ended, plans crumbled, doors slammed shut. But I wasn't trying to punish you, I was positioning you. You thought you were being rejected, but you were being redirected. I had to move things out of the way so I could bring you into something greater. If you had stayed where you were, you would have settled. But I didn't make you to settle. I made you to soar. There are things you've been asking for: breakthroughs, healing, clarity. And I want you to know I've heard every word. But I'm not just preparing the blessing for you, I'm preparing you for the blessing. I'm stretching your faith, building your trust, refining your heart. Because what I'm bringing requires a stronger version of you, a more surrendered version, one who doesn't just want my hand but longs for my heart. When you seek me above all else, the rest will follow. I promised you that. Stop saying you're not ready. Stop saying you don't know enough. I've always used ordinary people to do extraordinary things. David was a shepherd. Moses was a stutterer. Esther was an orphan. Peter was impulsive. And still, I chose them. I anointed them. I raised them up. Why? Because they were willing. And that's all I need from you. A yes. A surrender. A heart that says, God, I'm yours. I'll do the rest. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You keep trying to fix things on your own, thinking maybe if you try harder, it will all come together. But you weren't made to carry this weight. That anxiety you feel, that pressure in your chest, it's not meant to be yours. I told you to bring it to me. Lay it down. I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to trust me while you can't see the full picture. I hold the beginning and the end. I see what you don't. I know what's coming, and I'm already making a way. Pause and comment 1010 if your heart is leaning in right now. Don't let what hurt you define what's ahead. I know betrayal broke something in you. I know the words spoken over you bruised your identity. I know the disappointments made it hard to hope, but I'm not done writing your story. The pain is real, but so is my promise. I said I would never leave you. I said I would be close to the broken-hearted. And I meant every word. What crushed you will not be the end of you. I will use even that to bring glory from your life. You are stepping into a new season, a holy shift, a fresh wind. The things that once drained you will lose their hold. The places that once rejected you will no longer matter. The people who didn't see your worth will watch as I raise you up in ways they never imagined. But don't focus on proving them wrong. Focus on walking with me. When you keep your eyes on me, I'll lead you in peace. I'll give you wisdom. I'll surround you with protection. You are chosen. Not by accident, not by man, but by me. I knit you together in your mother's womb. I breathed life into your lungs. I placed a calling deep within you that no one else can carry. That's why the battle has been so fierce. That's why the enemy has tried so hard to discourage you. He's afraid of your calling. He's afraid of your light. He's afraid that if you ever fully step into who I created you to be, hell won't be able to stop what's coming. Let me remind you, no weapon formed against you will prosper. That doesn't mean the weapon won't form. It means it won't succeed. It means I will shield you. I will turn what was meant for harm into something good. I will use every tear, every struggle, every closed door to prepare you. And when the time is right, I will release what I've promised, and it will be more than you hoped for. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to strive to earn my love. You already have it. Fully, unconditionally, eternally. I loved you before you knew how to love me. I chose you before you believed in me, and nothing can separate you from that love. Not your mistakes, not your doubts, not your failures. My love doesn't change. It holds, it heals, it saves. I know you're tired. I know you've been holding on by a thread, but let this be your confirmation. Don't let go. Your breakthrough is closer than it's ever been. Keep praying, keep seeking, keep trusting. You're not fighting alone. I've surrounded you with angels. I've covered you with grace. And I'm not letting go. You've been wondering why things had to fall apart, why you had to lose so much, why certain doors slammed shut in your face. But I need you to hear this clearly. I never removed anything from your life without preparing something greater. Sometimes what you thought you needed was standing in the way of what I planned to give you. It hurt, I know. You didn't understand it then. But you're about to. I'm going to show you why the delay, why the detour, why the heartbreak. And when I do, it will all make sense. The people who turned their backs on you, the ones who made you feel like you weren't enough, I saw it. I felt your hurt. And I want you to know, I never left your side. While they dismissed you, I was defending you. While they questioned your worth, I was setting you apart. You are not who they said you were. You are who I say you are called, set apart, deeply loved. I've hidden you, not to punish you, but to protect the treasure I placed inside you. What's on your life is too valuable to be wasted on places that cannot honor it. Comment, Amen, if you believe I've been protecting your purpose all along. Your identity has never been based on the titles this world gives. It's not in your career, your relationship status, or the way others perceive you. Your identity is rooted in me. And when your life feels like it's shaking, when it feels like the ground beneath you is no longer stable, remember this: I am your foundation. I do not change. I do not fail. I do not walk away. I am your constant, your anchor, your source. I've been holding you steady even when it felt like everything was falling apart. You've been battling in silence, fighting thoughts that no one sees, smiling when your heart feels broken, and yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still pushing forward when you had every reason to quit. That strength didn't come from you, that was me. I've been carrying you through nights you thought would destroy you. You didn't survive by chance. You were sustained by grace. My grace. And that grace will never run out. You keep wondering if you've missed your chance. You keep questioning whether you're still in my plan after all the wrong turns. Let me make this clear. Nothing you've done can cancel what I've destined. I work through the broken pieces. I write redemption into your story. My mercy is not limited by your past. In fact, I specialize in turning mess into miracles. I don't discard people because of failure. I restore them. I rebuild what was shattered. I bring beauty from the ashes. If you're ready to step into the restoration I've been preparing, comment 222. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been looking for peace in all the wrong places, and each time, you've walked away emptier than before. That's because peace doesn't live in circumstances, it lives in me. I am the Prince of Peace. I am the stillness in the storm. I don't promise a life without battles, but I promise my presence through every one of them. And where my presence is, fear has to flee. Anxiety cannot stay. Confusion breaks. You don't need to understand everything to rest in me. Just trust that I'm here. Your prayers have not gone unnoticed. Some were whispered through tears. Some were shouted in frustration. Some were too painful to put into words, but I heard them all. And more than that, I've been moving in response. You don't see it yet, but breakthroughs are being formed. What looks like silence is actually preparation. What feels like waiting is really the making of something greater than what you asked for. Keep praying, keep believing. Your answer is closer than it seems. I want to give you more than just answers. I want to give you myself. I want you to know my heart, not just my hand. I want you to walk in confidence, knowing that you are deeply loved, not because of what you do, but because of who you are to me. You don't have to earn what I already gave freely. My love isn't based on performance, it's based on promise, and my promises do not fail. I know what the world has told you. I know what your past has whispered to you. I know what your inner critic says on repeat, but none of that speaks truth louder than my voice. I call you healed. I call you chosen. I call you renewed. I call you mine. And no lie from the enemy can overturn what I've declared over you. You're not a burden. You're not forgotten. You're not beyond repair. You are the one I've been pursuing all along. Some of you are tired of waiting, tired of praying, tired of believing when nothing seems to change. But I say to you now, don't grow weary. You're on the edge of the very thing you've been seeking. This is not the time to quit. This is the time to lean in. The pressure you're feeling is not punishment, it's labor. And you're about to birth something beautiful. You're closer now than you've ever been. Keep pressing. Keep walking. Keep trusting. And don't you dare believe that your best days are behind you. They are not. They are ahead. I've gone before you. I'm making crooked paths straight. I'm parting waters you thought were impossible. I'm moving mountains in silence, and when the time is right, everything will align. There's a greater purpose to your pain. It won't be wasted. You'll help others walk through what almost broke you. You'll speak from scars, not wounds. You'll be a testimony of what happens when someone refuses to give up and chooses to believe in my faithfulness. I'm not done with your story. I've only just begun. This is your moment to wake up, to return, to say yes, not just with words, but with your whole life. If you keep ignoring this, something precious could slip away. That's not a threat. It's the truth. I love you too much to stay silent. There is more inside of you than what you see. I placed gifts in your soul long before the world tried to tell you who you should be, and now I'm calling those gifts to rise. You've buried parts of yourself just to survive. You've held back your light to make others comfortable. But no more. I'm calling you out of hiding. I'm calling you into purpose. Not next year, not when you feel ready, now. You are more ready than you think. I will equip you. I will walk with you. But I need your yes. Comment, 3, 3, 3. If your heart is saying yes to what I'm speaking, you're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're not disqualified. You're being refined. Every hard season has trained your faith. Every lonely moment has sharpened your focus. Every delay was a doorway to deeper trust. And I've seen how you kept going when you wanted to quit. I've watched you choose kindness when you were hurting. I've seen your tears and heard your questions. I am not a God who ignores suffering. I collect every moment and turn it into strength. There are blessings waiting for you that your mind cannot even imagine yet. And they don't come by striving, they come by surrender. I am your provider. I am your covering. I am your defender. You don't have to fight battles I've already won. You don't need to fix what I've already redeemed. You just need to stay close. I'll take care of the rest. Trust is not about understanding. It's about knowing that even when you don't see it, I'm still good. I'm still working. I'm still for you. I see how the enemy has tried to wear you down with doubt. He's whispered lies into your mind, trying to convince you that you're not loved, that I'm distant, that your prayers are a waste. But I'm exposing every lie. You are deeply loved. You are not alone. And your prayers are powerful. Heaven has been moved by your faith, even when it was small. You have more strength than you know, and I've placed my spirit inside of you to remind you of who you are. If you've been waiting for a word from me, this is it. The time is now. Stop shrinking, stop running, stop second-guessing what I've already confirmed. Step into it. Walk forward, even if you feel unsteady. I will guide you. I will provide clarity. Just move. Faith doesn't grow by standing still. It grows by stepping out when the future is unclear, knowing that I won't let you fall. There are people attached to your obedience, souls who will see me through your story. Lives that will be touched by your courage to follow me. This isn't just about you. This is about generations, about legacy, about healing bloodlines and breaking cycles. I've anointed you to be the one who says, it ends with me. The fear, the silence, the shame, the weight of the past, let it fall now. I'm lifting it off of you. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I've already forgiven what you're still punishing yourself for. Let that sink in. You keep revisiting your failures, replaying the moments you wish you could undo. But I've already washed it clean. When my son said, "It is finished," he meant it. There's nothing left to earn. There's nothing left to prove. Come boldly to me. I won't meet you with condemnation. I'll meet you with open arms. Pause and comment 555 if you feel something shifting in your spirit. You've prayed for open doors, but are you ready to walk through them? Some of the answers you've been asking for will require you to leave behind the comfort of what you've known. Faith always involves risk, but I never call without providing. I never send without walking beside you, and I never allow anything to be taken from you without preparing something better. I'm a God of increase. And what I give always brings peace, not confusion. Be careful not to cling to what I'm asking you to release. Some things were only meant for a season. Some places were only meant to teach you, not hold you. If you try to stay where I'm no longer moving, you'll miss what's ahead. Let go with faith, even if it hurts. I am the one writing your story. Trust the author, not the page you're on. You keep asking for peace. True peace isn't the absence of problems. It's the presence of me in the middle of them. When you walk with me, storms may come, but they won't sink you. Trials may rise, but they won't take you out. You'll be like a tree planted by streams of water, strong, unshaken, fruitful, even in drought. That's what I want for you. Not a life without struggle, but a life overflowing with my presence, no matter the season. You are stronger than the storm, not because of your own strength, but because I live in you. I've carried you this far, and I'm not stopping now. The next chapter will require faith, but it will be filled with beauty. I'm restoring joy where pain lived. I'm replacing sorrow with laughter. I'm trading heaviness for praise. The enemy tried to bury you, but he didn't know you were a seed. Watch what grows next. There will be days when doubt tries to creep in, when fear tries to whisper that nothing's changing. On those days, don't rely on your feelings. Go back to what I've said. My promises are true. My word is alive, and I never break what I speak. If I said I'd do it, I will. I'm not slow. I'm precise. I'm intentional, and I'm always right on time. I'm about to reveal why you had to wait, why it had to be this hard, and why I had to pull certain things away. You look back and realize it was all grace, even the unanswered prayers, even the broken plans, even the lonely nights. I used it all. Nothing was wasted, not a second. So rise, not in your own strength, but in mine. Walk boldly, pray without fear. Love deeply, forgive quickly, and stay close to me. The journey ahead is greater than what you're leaving behind. You're still here, and that tells me you're listening not just with your ears, but with your spirit. That's where I've been speaking all along. Not in the noise of the world, not in the chaos around you, but in that quiet, deep place within you. I've been reaching into your soul with a love that has never wavered. Every breath you take is a sign that I'm not done with you. Don't ignore this pull any longer. Don't silence it with distraction. You've run long enough. It's time to return home. This world has drained you. You've poured out so much and received so little in return. You've been faithful and yet felt forgotten. You've tried to do good and still things went wrong. I saw it all. I know the weariness you hide. I know how heavy your heart has been, even when no one else noticed. I never missed a single moment. And today, I want to give you rest, not just physical rest, but soul rest. That deep peace you've been craving. It's found in me, and I'm offering it now. You're not meant to walk around empty. You're not created to constantly fight your battles alone. I am your strength. I am your rest. I am your help. You've been surviving on your own for too long. Let me carry the weight. Let me calm the storm inside you. Let me restore what life has taken. You don't have to be perfect for me to love you. You just have to be honest. Be still, and let me remind you who you are. If this is speaking directly to your heart right now, comment 777. There's more to your life than the pain you've known. You were not created just to endure hardship after hardship. Yes, the world is broken. Yes, storms will come. But I've promised you joy. Not just someday in heaven, but here, now, in the middle of it all. I can bring beauty even from ashes. I can bring laughter even after loss. I'm not the cause of your suffering, I'm the comfort in it. I'm the healer after it. I'm the redeemer through it. You've wondered, why me, God? Why does everything feel so hard? Not because I'm punishing you, but because I've trusted you with the kind of strength that carries others. Your life has meaning far beyond your own. You're carrying something sacred. That's why the battle has been fierce. The enemy is terrified of what I've placed inside you. But what he meant for harm, I will turn for good. I'm about to use your story to bring hope to people who feel lost. Your wounds will become someone else's healing. And yes, you've stumbled. Yes, you've doubted. Yes, you've failed. But I haven't walked away. My love is not fragile. I'm not looking for someone who gets everything right. I'm looking for someone who keeps coming back to me. I've never asked you to be flawless. I've asked you to be faithful. Just take the next step. Just come back into my arms. I'm still here. I always will be. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Some of the doors that closed were never meant to open again. I know you miss them. I know part of your heart stayed behind with what you lost. But I'm not in that place anymore. I've moved forward, and I'm calling you to move with me. What's ahead is not like what's behind. What I'm preparing will not look like the pain you walked through. It will be fresh, pure, anointed, worth every tear. Comment 1010 if you believe that what's ahead is greater than what's gone.